I say my fellow Nigerians, so let's come together as one to help our fatherland, cause we be giant of Africa.
Fellow Nigerians, welcome to the 15th day of August. Once again, I am your compatriot, Frederick Odorige, speaking on behalf of the European Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria. The election of 2019 is going to be between the professional politicians and the oppressed masses of Nigeria. It is going to be between the thieves and the owners of the properties. It is going to be between ritualists and certificate forgers and the ordinary Nigerian man and woman that has been caged since 1960. The election of 2019 will finally determine the direction of our country, whether we are prepared as a people to make a real change or whether we'll just sit at home, do nothing but complain. The time has come for us to either speak with one strong voice or be carried away by the lies and fake promises of professional and self-seeking politicians. As a people, we have been hoping that every new regime will make our country better. We've been hoping against hope. Now look at where we have found ourselves. For once, we must agree to do things differently. We must agree to change all those that have been ruling Nigeria till today. They have all failed and they will continue to fail if we make the error of giving them one single chance. The leopard cannot change its spot. If you think God does not answer our prayer, it means that you don't understand what is going on in Nigeria now. We declared right here on this channel that there will be confusion in the midst of the politicians that have brought Nigeria to its knees. Before the 2019 elections, that is if there will be 2019, they will turn their own swords against themselves. The politicians that have brought Nigeria to this level. It is happening already, but the worst is yet to happen. Unless they repent and let Nigeria go. We must seize this moment of their confusion as a people to form a united front. This is the time. Now that the politicians are confused, we must form a united front as a people and speak with one voice. We must follow our faith with practical actions. Faith without work is dead. Now elections are drawing close, and President Buhari is asking for 242 billion naira for the conduct of the 2019 elections. The election budget shows that we need 310 million naira to feed dogs that will be deployed to states for the 2019 elections. How many Nigerians have seen security dogs before? Until now, how many dogs have arrested ballot box snatchers, riggers, and vote buyers? How many? People come to polling stations, they snatch ballot boxes and they get away with it. How many dogs have arrested them? Now they are budgeting 310 million naira for dogs, feeding of dogs, when human beings are not eating in Nigeria. As if that is not enough, the Nigerian police force will also require 7 million naira to feed 50 horses that will be on patrol during the elections. So those horses have no previous budget for feeding. The police also asked for 87.5 million naira, yes, for the maintenance of aircraft, and 407 million naira for the maintenance of vehicles to be used during the elections. So the vehicles were never maintained before now. In addition, 120 million naira was budgeted for fueling generators for the election. You see how terrifying these people are running Nigeria. Now listen to this. The immigration of Nigeria, they want 126 million naira to print their name tags. Name tags. Name tags. 126 million naira. If the government of Nigeria, if they agree to get in touch with us, the European Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, we hereby volunteer to print name tags for the Nigerian Immigration Service free of charge. That will be on one condition. The condition is that they will use their budgeted 126 million naira to buy food and drugs for Nigerians that have been displaced from Benue State, from Taraba State, and from Borno State because of the continuing killing. We are prepared to do that for Nigeria, free of charge. How can you print name cards for 126 million naira? Are you kidding us? If you look at the content of the election budget, you observe that the handwriting belongs to the same old thieves. And it was delivered by the same President Muhammadu Buhari, who does not seem to have the personal capacity to study the details of the budget, item by item. That is why we are saying that we don't want a rubber stamp president in 2019. That is why we are saying we don't want a push and start president in 2019. Yes. We need a president that is not silent to the many atrocities in our land, including our budget. The court has ordered President Buhari to prosecute the senators who parted our 2006 budget with 481 billion naira. Till date, Buhari did nothing. And there has been evidences of how the senators transferred these monies into their private accounts. We cannot continue like that. Our expectation from the Buhari government is that they will do things differently from past governments, but they continue to insult the meaning of change. We refuse to surrender our country to budget padders, sponsors of thugs and armed robbers, ritualists, certificate forgers, and looters. We must change the change. The system seems to be so terrifying. See how it has been configured to continually frustrate Nigerians. For example, card readers malfunctioned during the last Ekiti State elections after many months of preparation. Why? And this is just one state. No other election were conducted on that day. If card readers did not function effectively in one state, how can you have a successful election if all governorship elections were conducted on the same day? We can't be complaining about materials we are using on election days. That is why we are suggesting that we must devise other means of voting. We should be voting with our mobile telephone cards, which will have our data just like the BVN bank identification. That will be far less expensive, and you can vote from the comfort of your home. There will be no thuggery and other risk factors. Special elections could be conducted for people in rural areas and for those without mobile phones. Now, we heard about the siege on the National Assembly by the Nigerian security agencies. Something worse than that will happen soon. Nigerians will lay siege on the National Assembly and abolish the Senate. Nigerian legislators, especially Bukola Saraki and his gang members of senators, put Nigeria where we are now through their bogus salaries and continuing padding of our national budget. That is why we are saying that Nigerians must scrap the Senate during the 2019 elections. If they give you a ballot paper to vote for senators, thumbprint in many places so that it will become invalid. There will be no results if there are no votes. This is revolution without ammunition. These people have taken us for a ride for too long. When the police stopped the so-called senators from entering the National Assembly premises, God is only telling Nigerians that it's time for Nigerians to finally stand up and scrap the position of senators in Nigeria. You saw police officers standing, but we saw angels with flaming swords beckoning at us to stand up. We must abolish the Senate in the Federal Republic of Nigeria if we must move ahead as a people. We saw one of the senators swearing with the name of God. Shut your mouth. Which God? Your small letter G-O-D, who teaches you how to pad our national budget and make Nigerians poorer? Or your small letter G-O-D, which teaches you how to pocket money meant for constituency projects? They did not even stop there. The senators shamelessly told us that they were protecting our democracy. Again, Nigerians say, shut up. Which democracy are you protecting? Which democracy? We're protecting your income. Fela's demonstration of craze, where you delay budget till the middle of the year and receive huge allowances for going on break. What democracy are you defending? Democracy where Nigerians can no longer feed well, and you park your unused exotic vehicles in your premises? Democracy where Nigerians cried that SARS was oppressing them and you did nothing? Why do you seek our sympathy when it is your turn to be dealt with? We must abolish the Senate. We don't need them. The House of Representatives is enough. They do the same job. All Nigerians, civil society organizations, movements, and others, we must hammer upon this now. Abolish the Senate. The Senate is only an office for experienced Nigerian looters and a retirement playground for ex-governors. Senate President Saraki, for example, is plain hero because he believes that all Nigerians are from Kwara State. Kwarans endured him and his late father as if Kwarans are born slaves to the Saraki family. I was pleasantly surprised when I saw Kwarans demonstrating and singing Saraki Ole, Saraki Ole. Their eyes are now open. Do not vote for APC or PDP. They are the same people. The same people. They have put us where we are now. Listen, Nigerians, Boko Haram will not stop in Nigeria. Killing by herdsmen will not stop in Nigeria. Corruption will not stop in Nigeria unless some politicians are put in prison. Because killing Nigerians is business for them. It's business for them. Nigerian politicians, they don't value the lives of our people. Even Senator Ben Bruce said that he would make sure that those behind blocking the National Assembly should be banned from traveling to developed countries. In as much as we do not support the besieging of the National Assembly premises, Ben Bruce is not qualified to say that. All of you are the problems that we have in Nigeria. All of you. It is not enough that you are an eloquent speaker, skilled in attracting sentiments from Nigerians. We are more interested in the 30 million naira you are stealing from Nigerians monthly. It's not about sweet-tonguing us. That is why on the first day of October 2018, we are having 3 protest marches at the United Nations headquarters in New York, Switzerland, and the European Union headquarters in Brussels. Nigerians in those countries, they are warming up. So if you are not connected and you are living in those cities, please join us, get in touch, because on the 1st of October, we are going to tell the world. They already know, but we are going to physically tell them that Nigeria is not at peace. The aim of the protest is to ask the international community to ban all Nigerian senators. So it's not the one that Ben Bruce is saying. We are saying that the international community should ban all Nigerian senators, other public office holders, and their families from traveling to the European Union, the United States of America, and Canada. Why? For 3 reasons. 1, the gross and uncontrolled corruption going on in Nigeria, the continued killing and the gross abuse of human rights, and the rule of law in Nigeria. How dare you turn us to the poverty capital of the world? 87 million Nigerians are now in the extreme poor state. 87 million Nigerians, extremely poor. 6 Nigerians get poorer every minute. Meanwhile, 44 Indians get out of poverty every minute. Check it out. We cannot continue like that. We cannot watch and allow this to continue. No! We are saying no! We are saying no! We cannot continue like that. Nigeria belongs to Nigerians. You have opportunity to be in the corridors of power does not mean that you turn us to slaves in our own country. Politicians, especially senators, they have destroyed this country called Nigeria. It is very painful, frustrating and annoying to be full of so much and be imprisoned in so little. Nigerians must stop taking serious issues like elections for granted. We cannot afford to turn everything to disco and celebrations. Timaya sang that song, "Them kill my papa, they kill my mama." And people were dancing in clubs and ceremonies over the mass killing of Odi in Bayelsa State, November 1999. Serious issues, they were dancing. They kill my papa, they kill my papa, my mama. That is why some persons are not taking current killings in Nigeria seriously now, because we turn everything to disco. Nigerians don't know their rights. That is why our silence is killing us. And that is why I am suggesting that a new subject should be introduced into our secondary school curriculum. And that subject should be Nigerian Constitution. As a subject, students should have deep knowledge of our Constitution. That is how they can know their rights. Nigerians will be more informed. It is only then that they will know that corruption by public office holders is against the human rights of Nigerians. The Nigerian Constitution has to be taught in our secondary schools. Now that APC and PDP are defecting and strategizing, we know that they have nothing new to offer. PDP cannot tell us that they will fight corruption because their corruption put us where we are now. APC could not give us the change they promised. And we now know that they have no blueprint on how to move Nigeria forward. PDP is hopeful because they know that APC has failed. That does not mean that PDP will even be better. Two wrongs cannot make a right. We need very patriotic candidates at this point, not just political parties. Candidates with well-defined ideologies geared towards national development. Trusted candidates with deep moral principles and values. The world is searching for sincere and dynamic leadership, not crooks who do not know their left from their right. The present crop of Nigerian politicians cannot take us anywhere. They are the same. Just recycled, the same.
I say my fellow Nigerians, so let's come together as one to help our fatherland. Oh, cause we be giant of Africa, Connie. Make us stop the killing. Stop the shooting, Our brothers are dying. Our sisters are crying, See my mind on just sweet me anytime I hear say for blast the apple for Sokoto. See my mind on the sweet anytime I hear say something the apple for Benue. So I rebel. Jaja rise and protect our land. So I rebel. Jaja rise and save Africa.
Revolution without ammunition. Stop the shooting, stop the killing. Love is lovely and war is ugly. This message is powered by Prince Ewemade, Coordinator, European Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, ECSDN, Sweden Chapter.